Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video. So, what are we doing today? Well, today we're going to be playing a bit of Halo Reach. Yes, the game that is 10 years old and is only finally getting to PC. Well, at least we all know that the joke that is so last decade is probably going to get old very quickly. Anyway, let's get into it. I hope you've all been having a great week, by the way. I've had an interesting week, you know. You know, you just don't expect things to quite go the way they did. Well, that's definitely been my week so far. A lot of things I didn't expect, a lot of good things, a lot of, well, kind of miffy things. I had a bit of a funny email, right? I'm sure that some of you, dealt with warranties, whatever, you know, it's like, you got an RMA, whatever it is, you know, whether it be a motherboard, I don't know, controller, even the whole console. And you know, you're being told, okay, you do this, that and the other, and we'll sort it out once it's all confirmed. I got the funniest one that I've ever seen. So I was contacting, I think it was Noctua, because one of the fans which I have on my PC stopped working. They've all got 6-year warranties, so I was like, no worry, I'll contact Noctua, you know, go ahead and get it replaced. Anyway, so you get to it, and it's just like, okay, hello customer, blah blah blah. Well, basically, to save them the hassle of having to go ahead and get the part back, just to confirm that it's gone ahead and broken, and then return it if it's not broken and all that lot, they have a very cunning plan, and the entire cunning plan consists of, hello dear customer, please could you take a picture of the product that is broken, making it very clear that it is broken, i.e. snapping a fan blade off or two. Just like, I mean, it works. You can guarantee it's broken that way. You know, with all the product's information, you know, such as batch code and all, but just like, yes, just to confirm it's broken, we want you to break it to high heaven. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Noctua make great stuff. Their entire public relations department, from customer service to, you know, whether you're trying to go ahead and work with them on something, they're brilliant. But the whole just oh yeah, we can get you warranty, just make sure it's broken to high heaven and send a couple of pictures and we'll be right with you. I can't get over it. So yeah, I'll probably keep you all up to date on the break it till you make it saga. But enough of that. So, Halo Reach. Should probably get onto this. So, what's the story? Well, you are a Spartan. No, not one of those funny Spartans from that movie. No, you're a Spartan in the Halo universe, which... they're very, very cool, but they're very, very dark. Like, the original Spartans, because I think this is Spartan Freeze that we're at now. Yeah, Spartan Freeze. The original Spartans were, you know, soldiers or whatever that went ahead and got upgrades, and it didn't really end well. So, Oni, which are ridiculously bad, thought of many, many corrupted ideas, which I'm not going to get into, because they're pretty... yeah. But to put it this way, they're very hardened, very evil, well not very evil, very good soldiers, the Spartans. You could call them super soldiers, which really is the whole thing. Anyway, so what's happened is there's a big communications relay on this planet, which is really, really important. It's gone dark, so what do you know, somebody thought, hey, wouldn't it be a better idea to send the Spartans in at this point to make sure everything's okay? Sounds like a decent idea. So that's what we're doing. We're flying over there now in our fancy Falcons. That's a very good question. Why would the rebels want to go ahead and cut off Reach from the rest of the colonies? Well, I guess we'll find out soon.
Backup channels. Nada. Can't say what's jamming us. You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip. I'm lonely already.
Damn, that joke is so last decade. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, so here we are. Near the Visegrad relay, the big satellite dish in the distance. Things are looking a bit amiss, don't you think? Got smoke, buildings, fires.
Shoot down attempts are likely at your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sector.
There's the communications outpost.
Okay. So now I actually have control of my character for once. So first thing that's going to happen, we're going to circle around here for a minute so we can finally drop ourselves off up on the high ground. As we all know, it's pointless when someone else has the high ground. Oh god, here I am trying to make Kenobi jokes. Oh god. But anyway, Reach. You know, I tell you what, when I was growing up, yes, that is a very bad thing already to say, considering, you know, when this came out I was what, 10, 11? I swear this came out in 2010. Yeah, this was one of my favourite games. I'm not joking. Like, the first year I had it, absolute favourite game. You know, played it to hell, upgraded my Spartan and all that lot, got a fancy armour set. But I made one crucial mistake. I was a kid, so obviously, you know, people think, you know, the think of the children arguments of, oh, well, it's just, you can play all the games, whatever, just don't put them online. You don't want them to running into a creep or something like that. Well, when I finally did get Xbox Live, guess what Microsoft decided? Oh yes, you know, all those literal years of work that you put into this game. Guess what, Sonny Boy Jim? Well, tough. We're going to delete all that progress because it was all offline, which means you have to start from the beginning again. And what the hell was that? But yeah, so that sort of put me off Halo Reach for a while, then I got back into it, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for Halo Reach to come out again, just forever. Ever since they started with the MCC and things started to look good, and them actually planning on adding this, it was like, oh my god, yes. And bringing it over to PC. As much as I do want the idea of, you know, console exclusives, because I always was an Xbox gamer growing up, becoming a PC game, it sort of puts things into perspective. For example, how nice it is to just have everything on one thing, not having to have 1,000,001 things all across your desk just so you can play one game on a certain thing and another game, because it's not on that thing. Not to mention being able to play at 4K, which I really enjoy. Don't get me wrong, for esports you really want to be playing at high refresh rate, not 4K 60. But that doesn't change the fact of just how nice 4K 60 actually is. Okay, so what's going on? Well, it looks like we've got the Covenant. What are the Covenant? For those of you that have been, well, hiding under a rock for the past, god, almost 20 years now. Well, the Covenant are the big baddies in Halo, or at least the real big baddies in Halo, not the current reboot baddies, which are just, I don't really accept them, because, no offense 343, but I really don't like your storyline or art style. Yeah, all the headcanon stuff. Anyway, so these are the big baddies, the Covenant. It's a collective of alien races all under a religion that believe that these huge things called the Halos, god, can you wonder where the game gets its name from, are part of some sort of holy journey for them. And in order for them to complete this great journey, as they call it, they must go ahead and get bathed in its blinding light. Well, it turns out that the Halos, well, they're not some sort of religious construction. No, no, no. They're the most deadly super weapon ever derived. In fact, I might end up linking the Shoddycast video to put into perspective how dangerous they would be even in real-world physics. But put it this way, they are weapons designed to literally wipe out the galaxy to fight an even scarier foe. And I don't mean just kill all sentient, I mean kill all life. Sentients or otherwise, bacterial or, you know, huge mammoths. But yes, so that's what the Covenant are. They're below a certain level, they're very misled. You know, they believe in everything they're taught, because if they're not, then it's heresy, and, you know, bad things happen. As we all know, heresy in the Middle Ages didn't end well. Heresy in the ages where you've got plasma weapons will probably be a lot worse. So of course, after a certain level, then you've got, well, their nice command structure who actually know everything that's going on, but you know, figure, hey, what the hell. Okay, so why is it such a big issue then that the Covenant are on Reach? Well, Reach in the Halo universe is basically humanity's biggest asset. Their main hub, bar Earth, and one of their most secure installations across the galaxy. And as you can imagine, they'd be pretty big bricking it, considering that the Covenant, up until this point, have destroyed, well, I say destroyed, have literally turned every planet they have come across so far into solid blocks of glass. You can sort of imagine why UNSC aren't too happy about the Reach incursion here. So of course, it's our job to try and fight off an invasion. And as you may be able to tell from the start of this video, well, I'm using the same motto that they used for, well, a lot of the advertising. From the start, you know the end. As, you know, the very first images are the end for this game. The only difference is, what do you do about it? Is it just me, or when you start thinking about it like that, does it suddenly seem a lot darker than it was probably ever intended? You know, big space shoot 'em up, and the entire theme of the game is, you know what's going to happen. You can't avoid what will happen. But what you can do is change what you did between then and now. It's a kind of poignant message if you think about it. Oh well, anyway. So, we've been taking out a couple of squads, and we found that missing trooper squad from the beginning. You know, when they said, we sent a couple of dudes out, but they never get reported back. Well, we find them. So, it's up to us now to go ahead and rescue them, find out what they know, if they know anything, and they probably won't, because, you know, these are literally the red shirts of Halo. I think one of them has a name and the rest are just existing. And of course we're going to have to go ahead and go to the relay, see if we can do anything at all, and all that luck.
Corporal Travis, sir. 3 Charlie.
Corporal Travis, there we go.
Let's get you out of here.
Okay, so we got another enemy dropship coming in. I'll say this. I bloody love the Halo Reach art style. But like, comparing it to all the other Halos, for me it feels like the most high definition Halo art style. I don't mean like Halo 4 and Halo 5 because they're high definition. I mean an art style that looks genuinely at its heart like it's based off of the Halo idea, if you want to call it that. Also ignore random flickering, that wasn't happening in the game. I think it's just a weird bug with recording, because put it this way, this game runs at a lot higher frame rate than you think it does. I think I actually had to turn VSync on in order for it to not be recording at like 5 million frames per second. But anyway, so we go ahead and defeat all them, troops get evac'd, and well, let's go ahead and make a bit of a trip. Okay. And after a very, very quick journey, we are finally back in the action. Looks like we're going to be dropping into the courtyard, and things are looking pretty damn hairy. The only thing to do now is get out, go ahead and kick down the doors, say, look, we're not going to pay for the damages, our superiors will. And of course, kick some alien rear ends. There we go. Right, so, current situation. Trying to go ahead and get this door locked so we can start moving through the rest of the facility. You know, because we don't want to have an entire Covenant fleet on our rear. And then once we're done with that, we can finally start leaving this place. Alright. After about 10 minutes of fighting, because obviously I'm not going to show the exact same scene a million times in one. Door's finally closing, we can finally make our way out of here, take a couple of pot shots as that door finally closes. Okay, and we are safe. And I'm going to get rid of this because it's only got one magazine left. It's a nice rifle, seriously, I love the needle rifle. One, because I like precision weapons in general, and two, free shots. And then, as long as they all hit the target and they didn't have energy shields when you shot them, they go boom! So it's an insta-kill. Anyway, walking in, things are looking a bit dark. Turn on the night vision, which is a bit mediocre, but hey, it works. And it looks like we've got a body. Looks like he's probably one of the dudes that worked here.
I don't think they... It sounded bad on the comms.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage. Found something. I'll take that, 6. Not your
Does
domain.
not look good.
Got a live one over here.
Come on. Out you come.
Someone isn't happy to be seeing us.
It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George,
I got her.
keep still, and I'll release you.
Oh, hell no!
We've been engaged.
And as you can see, we've got Sherlock here.
Bad guy coming out.
See, jeez. Damn! Alright, looks like this place is not secure. We've got a couple of guys to flush out. Wait a minute. Where'd the third one go? One of them went the other way.
Tango group answers. Permission to pursue. Negative 4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
Actually, I love this scene. When you first play it, it's such a great little scene. Okay, looks like we've got a couple of coveys to take out. Well, I say a couple of really nasty coveys. Those big guys with the red armor, those are elite zealots. And well, to put it nicely, they are amongst the highest ranking elites that you can find. They're holy warriors, if you will. So obviously, we got to go ahead and start taking them out and start causing a fuss for the coveys. And this is one of the bad reasons to run out of grenades. It'd be so nice if I hadn't thrown that grenade at like an awkward angle and actually got them all. Oh well. Right, pick up some more ammunition, take out this squad, and we can move on and take out that other elite zealot, depending wherever the hell he ran to. A bit later on, looks like we've found them. We've cornered them to this part of the facility. A couple of enemy grunts there, so we'll take them out. Yeah, those little sort of chubby ones, those are grunts. The ones with shields are jackals, and those really weird buggers that were jumping all over the place, those are skirmishers. Of course, we've got the elites here, and, well, if only I had the button, because that was easy. Make sure there's nothing else. Let's go ahead and take him out. Bang. And that was the entirety of the Winter Contingency, the first mission of Halo Reach. Let me know if you want to see more of it. If you don't, well, oh well.
How long?
Question of my life. If the question is when will the station be back online, 2 weeks earliest.
That's not good.
Plasma damage. All major uplink components are fried.
2 minutes is too long.
Which is why I'm splicing into the main overland bundle to get you a direct line to Colonel Holland.
I love Cat.
You're in my light, Commander.
Find out what
Anyway.
she knows.
I hope that you all enjoyed today's video. This brief look at, well, one of my all-time favourite games.
What's your name?
And, well, anyway, as I always say, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Any thoughts or questions, leave them in the form of a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and of course stay tuned for more from me, the 117th Con, with links in the description, and I'll catch you next time. This is the 117th Con, signing off. Have a great day, folks, and I'll catch you next time.
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father. She needs a full psychiatric workup.
She's not the only one. Lock it down, both of you. Get her on her feet. The body stays here.
Thank you, sir.
Signal. It's patchy, but it's there.
I'll take it.
Let's not touch anything. You wouldn't want to ground this place.
Barely getting you. What's your situation? Over?
Colonel, this is Noble One. There are no rebels. The Covenant are on Reach. Acknowledge?
Come again, Noble One. Did you say Covenant?
Affirmative. It's the winter contingency.
May God help us all.